Welcome back to 10th Inning Cards and Collectibles. This week I have 4 TTM returns. These are TTM through the mail autographs that I send out to NBA, MLB, and NFL former players. Some current, not many, but just building my collections and getting some of my cards signed. As a reminder, I use a website called sportscardforum.com and sportscollectors.net. So if you look above, you can see those addresses there. Sports Card Forum is free to sign up. Sportscardcollectibles.net, you pay a small yearly fee, but there are some different addresses on there to help you get your cards to where they go. So I pre-cut these to speed it up. That was one of my feedback that I received from my first video, is that I need to shorten these up a little bit, a little long in the tooth. So here we go. First return is from the 19th of July. We'll flip it over. It's coming to us from Carroll Stream, Illinois. All right, we're looking at Don Beebe, former Buffalo Bill. I sent him 2 cards, I believe, and he signed them both. So let's take a look at them here. This Skybox Impact. Looks like he had been traded to Carolina that year. And this is from 1995. Really cool card. I had a feeling, you know, with the blue and white here, that this was going to turn out really nice. And yeah, very happy with that one. And then we have Pinnacle. If you saw my first video, I had a Pinnacle return on that one as well. Very cool card, 1991. I like that it has the photo on the left and then the action shot and plenty of room right here to get a nice autograph. So yeah, that turned out great. So first return in the bag. Let's get to number 2. Return number 2, got this one back on the 20th. This one comes to us from an address of unknown. Bust it open. Oh, cool, Adano Foil. He spent several years in the NBA, former big man. Looks like I got a couple signed here in his Golden State Warriors uniform. Skybox Premium. I really like these cards. Next game, insert. And this is from 1997-98. Very cool card. And pretty cool signature from Adano Foil. I like that one. Good start. And then we've got our Skybox Impact. This one a little bit harder to see. I didn't have a lot of his cards, unfortunately, so this is kind of it as far as what I could send him, but this one's from 1999, 2000. This was his 3rd year in the league. Still a nice card and a 2 of 2 return. I believe that's all I sent him, and he does not charge a fee. And you'll see all his information up here if you want to send a autograph or 2 out to Mr. Adano Foil. You can do that, but let's get to return number 3. Next up, this one I got back on the 20th. Seattle, Washington. I don't really care if you guys see my address. You want to send me stuff, you go right ahead. Oh, cool. Eric Metcalf. Got, looks like 3 cards here. So we'll start with this one first. We're looking at his Topps Super Rookie card from Topps. Really nice signature on this one. And this, of course, was his rookie year, 1990. So, great. Or I'm sorry, this was his 2nd year card. So this would have been like, kind of like an insert set piece. But yeah, Super Rookie from the year prior. And then he ended up on the Atlanta Falcons. And I got this one signed here, Pro Line Intense. And this is a double intense gold stamped parallel card. And I mean, these would have been early parallel cards. I don't remember these being in a lot of sets, but this came from the Scoreboard Inc., which I could be incorrect. I might have to correct myself on the video somewhere, but I believe Ken Golden owned the Scoreboard, who runs Golden Auctions. Really cool Netflix show. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, could definitely recommend that one. And then here is that Pinnacle card. I told you I like these. I bought it just for these signatures. Kind of wish he would have maybe signed a little bit over here and not in the black, because it's kind of hard to read his autograph there. It looks a little bit better when you're super close up. This won't focus, but I mean, when you're holding it in your own hand, it's not too hard to see. But yeah, 91 Pinnacle. I think these boxes are super affordable. So if anybody's looking to get some of these 90s football guys signed, I would definitely recommend it. So far I've gotten 3 and I love all 3 of them. So all his information will be up above here. So if you want to send Eric Metcalf a return, get some autographs from him, you can, no fee. And I believe he was a pretty quick turnaround. Let's get to our 4th and final return of the week. And here is the final return of the week. I got this one back on the 21st, and this one came out of Atlanta Metro. Let's take a look at who we received back. Oh, cool, Brad Johnson. I've been waiting for this one to come back. Very excited. Yeah, I think I sent him 2 cards. They're both pretty thick. So we'll start with the top one here. So yeah, this is a Bowman's Best refractor card here. I would love to get the Drew Bledsoe side of this signed at some point. I don't know if he does private signings. He's not a TTM guy as of yet. But this is from the 2000 Bowman's Best, and this is a best performers quarterbacks dual card here. So really cool signature on that one. And then we have Topps Finest. Oh man, it looks like he used a different Sharpie on this one compared to what he used on my Bowman's Best. It's kind of a faint signature on there. I don't know if his Sharpie was running out of ink and then he switched them up on the second card. But this is from 1999 Topps Finest. I mean, still really cool to get it signed. Just wish it was a little brighter and popped a little bit more on the card. These are kind of tricky to prep because it has this protective sealant on here. This extra coating, like really, I mean, you put a little baby powder on there, it just seems to kind of soak it up and kind of take a lot of the color out of the card. So those are a little tricky. They're not my most favorite cards to send out for autographs, but there you have it. 2 of 2 return from Brad Johnson. He also does not charge a fee, and if you want to send him cards, his address is above. And he was a fairly quick return, not super fast, but you know, it didn't take months and months and months to get it back. So you know, if you're a Vikings fan or Redskins or any of the teams that he played for during his career, I would definitely recommend you send him off to him. So there you go, 2-2 from Brad Johnson, and we'll get to our recap. Okay, so that's gonna wrap up the latest edition of Through the Mail autograph returns. Special thank you to Don Beebe, Donald Foyle, Eric Metcalf, and Brad Johnson for the autographs. I put my 4 favorite of the groups right on top here. The Bowman's Best 1 for Brad Johnson, the 90 Topps for Eric Metcalf, the Skybox Premium rookie card of Donald Foyle, and the 95 Skybox Impact were my favorite autographs. If you guys disagree, if you like one of the other ones better, definitely leave me a comment below. Let me know which one you guys would have preferred. And these are all going to go into my binder, and I eagerly await next week's returns to see what autographs I get through the mail next. Thanks for tuning in to 10th Inning Sports Cards and Collectibles right here on YouTube. Subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.